Creativity has always been at the heart of any generation in terms of a creative approach to delivery, but also making the space for young people to be creative.
It's about creating a space for young people, a creative, open space where any young person can come, making things, creating things, learning, collaborating.
It's very much left up to them what they decide to do. We don't pressure them to, create a certain type of art.
And it's affected me a lot more than I thought it ever would. Like I wouldn't have done photography at uni. I wouldn't be going to uni actually.
I think my highlight for my time being involved with the factory was definitely the Liminal Spaces weekend outside the cinema, because I think we'd worked for so long, with so many months to kind of bring something together, and it was the first time we'd done anything like that on that scale.
I think creativity is probably one of the most vital parts about being human. I think it's part of the human condition. And Noisestra itself it's never been done before. It's real groundbreaking stuff, and it's 12 young people based in the northeast coming together, learning some skills from turntablism and collaborating with a renowned ensemble like Apartment House. I think it really opened a lot of people's minds as to what music can be and how free it can be as well. How, you wouldn't usually think of putting turntables together with an instrumental ensemble.
Working with Noisestra is such a proud moment for me, to see young people that came together and that didn't have those skills on turntables necessarily, to learn so many different things and to come together and perform as an ensemble. It's been amazing. It's very unique.
Culture is what I do every day. It's like culture is part of me.
The way you dress and the way you eat.
I am head tour guide here at the Whale Collection Museum. Within these walls, we have some of the finest artefacts.
It's been brilliant to have people who've got really strong opinions and lived experiences that can contribute to our museum's kind of knowledge. I've really enjoyed seeing the group kind of develop and become much more kind of animated, confident and excited about what they're doing, and just having them come up with ideas and going, can we do it? That's brilliant, that's always good.
We can see young people starting from being children, coming into young people and ending as adults. You see the responsibility that they're given, how they develop friendships, teamwork, responsibility.
The main thing is that I've become a lot more confident. I could never speak in public before doing this, and I'm about to compare a show in about 5 minutes.
For us, I think it's mapping the journeys of the young people, so to speak, or really just watching them grow. Our young people, when we first met them, there must have been some of them were 13, 14, 15, now they're on 18, 19, and some of them are employed by us actually to deliver some of the activities, or they're working for other people in a similar field. So we've got dancers who perform for a living now and who run workshops for Dance City, and for us that's exactly what we wanted the legacy of our project to be involved, to participate, to promote, to encourage other people to take part, to share their skills, have fun, and hopefully get something out of it. And if that's employment, if that's more friends, then that's a positive for us.
I think too many cultural organisations think they have to lead and show the way. And there's got to be a bit of that at the start, but it's more, for me, about what the organisations can learn from the young people and in terms of their practice as organisations, and do things differently, because it's very easy, wherever you are in life, to kind of fall into ways of doing things, and you've got to challenge yourself. So I think it's a great challenge to the organisations.
What would make a real difference to arts and culture and young people moving forward?
Today we're trying to create a charter which will try and encourage cultural groups to pledge to, and then they can use this to base and structure the way that they do their organisations.
A lot of the things that we're discussing is attitude, and it's about shaping an ideal as opposed to shaping a business.
It's the bringing together and synthesising of the learning that we've had throughout the four and a half years of the programme.
I want it to really change things, and what I see as the beating heart of the Charter is a set of values to which everybody can subscribe to in one way or another. But it gives us all a common talking point, one place around a table, and when we begin that process of talking, that's when change begins to happen.
Any Generation offered us a brilliant opportunity to create time and space for people to develop their practice with young people.
We've developed a programme around the urban games that's sustainable, so we're able to still be commissioned, we're still commissioned to do workshops, we're still asked to do performances and road shows, and obviously still another event.
The whole subsequent programme has absolutely demonstrated the value, the worth, the productivity, the efficiency, the effectiveness of having young people involved from the very beginning.
When all this work is done, has the organisation changed? Are we better at working with young people, doing things with them rather than to them or for them?
Well, over the last 4 years, we've commissioned 15 regional projects across the North East to the tune of about £1.2 million. All of that money has been allocated in co-production with young people. We've drawn in audiences over those 4 years of nearly 500,000. We've worked directly, face-to-face, with just under 20,000 young people. In terms of additional money that we've raised, we've brought in over £1 million as well.
It looks like we'll continue, but I think the community that's been built now has to actually put some of the legwork in themselves.
It's been the best, most life-changing experience I have ever had, and it's changed me as a person to somebody who's motivated to do as many things as I possibly can, to go out, to work out what I want to do in life, and it's completely changed me.
What I hope for the future is that the Young People's Charter for Arts and Culture brings people together to create better ways of working in the future that really celebrate young people as people in the here and now, not just the artists and leaders of tomorrow.